go read that book that we got. Oh, I can also learn this. The Dragonborn. The Book of the Dragonborn by Dreyer Emmeline Maydreen, Order of Talos, Wayne and Dreyer. Year 360 of the Third Era, 21st of the reign of His Majesty Pelagius IV. Okay. Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We are, of course, ruled by the Dragonborn Emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood for those of us in the Order of Talos. This is a subject near and dear to our hearts, and in this book I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn. Okay. Oh, down through the ages. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Elisha was given the amulet of kings and the dragon fires in the temple of the one where it first lit. Akatosh, I believe Akatosh is a god, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart and blessed Saint Elisha with this blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Elisha's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would how do you say that word? Would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their armies. The Daedra-loving elites, those blessed by Akatosh with dragon blood, become known more simply as Dragonborn. Oh, wrong one. Okay. The connection with the rulers of the empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the amulet of the kings and light the dragon fires. All the legitimate rulers of the empire have been Dragonborn. The empire and empresses of the first Cyrodiil Empire, founded by Elasia, Raymond Cyrodiil and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to our current emperor, His Majesty Pelagius Septim the Fourth. That's the fourth, right? Or is it the sixth? I don't know. Because of this connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn has been obscured and regularly forgotten by all but scholars of us dedicated to the sources of the blessing of Talos. Who was Tiber Septim? Very few realize that being Dragonborn is not a simple matter of heritage. Being the blessing of Akatosh himself, it is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become emperor and light the dragon fires are surely Dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they Dragonborn and thus able to do these things, or was the doing the sign of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? So what they try to say is it proof that you can do that you're a Dragonborn? Or by doing that, does that mean you're the Dragonborn? I believe. All we can say is that It is both and neither, and divine mystery. The line of Septim have all been dragonborn, of course, which is one reason to simplistic nation of it being herit- huh? hereditary has become commonplace. But we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers have not all related, or were not all related. There's also no evidence that Raymond Cyrodiil was descendant from Elasia, although there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of Raman and likely attempts to legitimate his rule. We know that the blades, unusual thought of the emperor's bodyguard, organized in a Kaveri crusaders who invited Tamriel for invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for a dragonborn. Sorry, by the way, about my reading so badly. I'm heavily dyslexic, so it's quite hard. The events at Dale Pass hear this out, and the Akaviri were the first to proclaim Raymond Cyrodiil as dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akaviri who did the most to promote this standing as emperor, although Raymond himself never took that title in his lifetime. And of course, there is no known hereditary something connection between Tiber Septim and any of the previous dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. There can be more than one dragonborn at any time is another mystery. The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the imperial succession itself means that at the very least there are two or more potential dragonborn at any time, the current ruler and his or her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of their activity during the interregnum between Raymond's empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. Many believe that the Blades continued to search out and guard those they believed were, or might be, dragonborn during this time. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being dragonborn. The connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. In these days, when dragons are a distant memory, we forgot that in the early days, being a dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell tales of dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers, able to steal the power of the dragons they killed. Indeed, it is well known that the Akavari sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they become Raymond Cyrodiil's dragon guard. Again, the connection to dragons, the direct predecessors to the Blades of today. I leave you with what it is, known as the prophecy of a dragonborn. It is often said to originate in the Elder Scrolls, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient Akaviri. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens had been fulfilled, and that the advent of the last dragonborn was at hand. I made no claims as the interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mankind is yet to be fully understood. But it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh to mankind is yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world either wakes and the wheel turns open, the last dragonborn. Gifts to mortal kind is yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place and the 8 corners of the world. I don't get that one. When the brass tower walks and time is reshaped. I don't get that one. When the third blast fail and the red tower trembles. Maybe in the future we will understand that. When the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls. Well, I understand that. That was because he said about the Amulet of Kings. In Tiber 7 had that one. And when he died, he was a dragonborn ruler. The white tower, that means the big city in Oblivion, what's it called again? I don't know. But there's a big tower over there, so that went down. When the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding. The world either wakes and the wheel turns open, the last dragonborn. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, this was it for today. I think I will continue next time. Ooh, another book. Cool. I don't want to steal it. Maybe I can read it someday. And next time we will continue in the next session. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed, stay tuned, and I will upload as many stuff as I can as soon as I can. New save. So until then, see ya.